Ryan Powell of Iron Far here with Jonas Buud before the 2017 Western States 100. How are you, Jonas?
I'm fine, thanks.
Welcome to the US.
Yeah, thanks.
You've raced the New York Marathon before, but you've never run a trail ultramarathon here. Are you excited?
Yeah, really. It's going to be really fun, I hope.
Yeah? How long have you thought about running the Western States 100?
Oh, maybe, I don't know, a year maybe.
Yeah? So not so long,
No,
but
no.
most people have to wait a little longer than that, but
Yeah.
you're fortunate. Last year you were the defending 100K world champ going into the World Championships at the end of the year,
Yeah.
and then had to drop out with some back issues. Are you feeling better now?
Yeah, I haven't got any problems since the middle of December, so I've been training really well since then.
And not too much racing?
No, I just done one race in Talavera in February, and then I did Stockholm Marathon 3 or 4 weeks ago. That's all.
So have you focused your training mostly around Western States?
Yeah, I have.
Personally, I think it's a race that suits you really well. What do you think are your best strengths here?
I don't like the canyons, but everything else I like.
What don't you like about the canyons?
It's too steep climbs. I want to have it not so steep.
Not so steep.
No.
But I hear you're pretty good at descending, yeah?
Yeah, if it's not too steep.
But some of that is
Yeah.
a little too steep and rocky for your liking?
Yeah. But I think I can manage it as well.
Yeah. How has that, I mean, you've done races with, long sort of steeper descents like UTMB or Gran Canaria. Like, how have you fared on the descents versus other people there?
I think I'm good at that. I think my worst part is when it's really steep up. That's where I lose time, and then
So you don't practice walking, do you?
No. I think I will walk a lot in this race, I think.
Yeah. Do you think that'll be a challenge for you mentally, or do you accept that as part of ultra running?
Yeah, I think I must accept that, because I knew from other races that there's so many good runners in, and it's really steep up, and I'm a little better on the flat than on the down. So
now, having watched you race many times, you're very consistent throughout the race, and that often means you improve with your standing later in a race.
Yeah, I try to. That's the challenge, to know how to run your race. You can't go too hard in the beginning, then it's disaster at the end. So you must listen to your body and trust your own feelings, and don't look so much to the other competitors. You must go by yourself.
Now, that's one thing in, say, a road 100K where you have 10K splits and you've run it a bunch of times and know very much your effort.
Yeah.
Now, 100 miles in the mountain, what do you base that consistency on?
It's just your feeling that how your body reacts in the different type of situations during the race. You must listen and trust your feelings much more in this type of race than a road race.
So perception, not like heart rate or anything?
No.
Just how you're feeling.
Yes.
In a race like this, it's going to be 14 or more hours.
Yes.
How do you deal with you're probably going to have a low spell or two during the race? I mean, even maybe not horrible, but not feeling strong. How do you get through that?
Yeah, I hope I'll get through that. I haven't done so many races. This will be my longest race.
Yeah.
I've been, Gran Canaria, it's 12, 13 hours. And
the year you were second at UTMB, it was like the 100K
Yes,
year,
it was.
more or less.
And I've run 100 miles one time before, and that was 12 hours and 35 minutes. And that's my... I had never done a long race like this, so it would be interesting the last part and see. Now,
do you look forward to that challenge of seeing something new?
Yeah, of course. It's going to be really interesting.
What are you looking forward to most this weekend?
Oh, it's everything to be here, to go out and train like I did today, and everything around it is also really fantastic.
And you have your family here, taking a little vacation?
Yeah, we have. So we'll be here in 2.5 weeks, so it's going to be nice.
Have you changed your training at all, specifically for this race? What have you done differently than you would for other races?
Yes, I did. I didn't run comrades this year. I changed a lot, and that was really a hard decision to.
I saw a photo on Facebook with you. You had a bunch of your medals.
Yeah, that was a tough weekend, the comrades weekend. So I've been running a little bit more in the forest and more in trails and a little bit more of climbing than I used to do. So it's
Now, I've seen where you live.
yeah.
There's not a lot of... It's rolling,
Yeah.
but there's like one hill.
Yeah, it's just one hill.
What's the name of the hill?
Gesunaberget, and it's 200 meters of climbing, so that's not so much.
What is the most you've done that in one session?
Oof.
This year?
This year it's maybe 6 times, so
Okay.
it's not so much. We had snow in Sweden as well, like here, so we just been able to run for the last, since the middle of May.
Yeah.
So
But you've run mountainous races before coming from a flatter terrain, so
yes,
you can't be too intimidated.
No, I think I will manage it.
Yeah. How will you manage the heat?
Oh, that's maybe a little bit more problems, but I've been down in Napa for 3 days before I came here, and that was 104 Fahrenheit, so it's...
Did you go out and running in the middle of the afternoon?
Yeah, and that was terrible. Yeah. So I've been practicing.
So you remember you said you hate the canyons?
Yeah.
The hills won't be the worst part.
Yeah.
Any sauna training when you were?
Yeah, some, but you can't compare to the sauna and be out running in 100 Fahrenheit. It's not the same.
Were you just sitting in the sauna?
Yeah.
Okay. Passive heat training.
Yes.
So you think the hills will be the biggest challenge?
Yeah, I think so.
How do you think your housemate here, Elof, will do?
Oh,
He's kind of new to a lot of people.
Yeah, I think you're gonna do really well. I think we were here some weeks ago on the training session.
Yeah.
And he was the first 2 days. He was really strong. So I think he can do it really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you think your maximum potential is here this year?
Oh, I don't know, but of course. I want to be in top 10.
Yeah.
That's
Get some experience and come back?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. All right. Well, best of luck out there and enjoy the course.
Thanks.
Yeah.